We are seeing one of the biggest comebacks this year. The 8th seed almost didn't get it, and when they got, no one thought they would be where they are. But right here, we are going to see where everything started to fall apart. Their last game against the Bulls was where the fire was lit up, and that was the biggest boost the entire Heat culture could ask for a team. In this moment, Butler set them on fire, with the desire to hunt the win. This was the big start to defeat the Greek Freak and his roster. They went from the team who struggled all season, to the team who felt hope got their place in the playoffs in the last minutes of the game, and came there to crush. Playoff Jimmy lit up and he brought all his team together to destroy anyone who was in their faces, and they did it very well and very hard. The guy who was being voted to be the MVP, just lost very badly to the underdogs. And well, he was wrong in one thing.
It's a wrong question. There's no failure in sports.
The Bucks season didn't fail, but Butler and the Heat made sure that Bucks playoff series did. But in the next series, this was where everything started to fall apart. In the second half of the first game, we saw this.
Oh wow, that rolled right over.
This is the dip moment. They won this game, but they lost their leader. And worse than that, their leader lost his rhythm. So to get back was going to be hard, and it probably never did as was before. The Heat had everything to sweep the Knicks. A better roster, a stronger mind and a ferocious desire to win, by whatever it takes. But this second game was not what they were expecting, and this smile from Butler was actually a fear. Okay, the Heat won the series against the Knicks. That was great. At least they finished what they knew they were up front and should do. Next step was the Celtics. Overall view from the season, the Celtics were a scary team. But looking in the playoffs perspective, an inconsistent team who cannot be in control, having an inexperienced coach on the ground. First 3 games, the Heat won very easily. It seems they could do whatever they wanted, and they did it. But in the 4th game, something different happened. One player from Boston decided to show up and bring hope to his team. Jason Tatum finally rises and does his role as the team star. And my friends, this turning point breaks down the Heat mentality. The underdogs lost their heads and started to be sent into the worst-case scenario possible. The scenario where their leader lost their head and can't lead a team. This point became so clean and bright how much Butler impacted that roster. His presence, his guidance and inspiration to the other players was really huge. In fact, he admitted this.
If I play better, we're not even in this position, honestly speaking. And I will be better, and that's what makes me smile, because those guys follow my lead. So when I'm playing better, I think we're playing better as a whole.
The Heat struggled and struggled and struggled until they found their way again and advanced to the next step.
I have so much belief in myself and this group of guys, in the squad that Coach Pat and Spo and everybody else put together. I see it every single day. I know how good of players that we have. I know how good of a team we are, and we made it happen.
Right here I can see 2 things. One is a tired man who is exhausted from this 7-game series, mentally and physically. And the second is the leader who needs to be there to win, otherwise, they won't go that far to win. You also might think that Gabe Vincent has been doing great, and Caleb Martin does a good appearance, but in the matter of leadership role, is Jimmy Butler in the Miami Heat. Bam Adebayo is also the second best player, in my opinion, but is far away the role model to the roster. Going to the finals, back to Denver, Game 1. In this series things are very different, because it doesn't matter if Butler will lead his team in the other series. The Denver team has something really big right now. Nikola Jokic is simply destroying this playoff series. He just broke Wilt Chamberlain's record of triple-doubles in a playoff run. Wilt Chamberlain's was 7, and right now Jokic has 10. We never saw anything like that. It's so huge. Miami didn't face anyone in the other teams who had a player so strong to break them. Giannis didn't play well the series. Julius Randle is far away to be a big threat, and Jason Tatum was having ups and downs. With Jokic, it is way different. He got to complete his team, Jamal Murray with a huge appearance in the offensive, doing tough shots and making opportunities for his team. And another big showing off by Aaron Gordon. Gordon is being a beast defensively and stopped a lot of big players in these playoffs, so Jokic has the perfect roster to win the title. On the other hand, Miami has a little problem. Butler can lead the team, but as the opponent has a huge weapon, he needs the team doing a very good job too. The only player who is being consistent right now is Bam Adebayo, but these two can't carry the team to the championship. In Game 2 they only won because Gabe Vincent played very well, and Duncan Robinson showed off in the fourth quarter and helped them with the W. I really think the Miami Heat have great potential. A team who is hungry to win, who is willing to give everything to win the game, and bring the title home. But as I said, they all need to work together. Otherwise, either Jimmy Butler will have to play as in Game 4 and 5 against the Bucks, or the Heat will end as they did in 2020 again. If you watched the video until here, please like and subscribe for more content. I am a very small channel and want to bring more content to you. Help me to get 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, and I see you in the next video.